into your life. Williams, Bobo, and Linda.
Together, they'll, yeah.
My loyal color guard. And I, a magical skeleton.
Surrender to gelatin.
Because I dare to dream. And in my dream, I made Marianne my girlfriend. And in my dream, we lived happily. She and me.
Yeah.
Back to reality.
Oh, I thought he did a nya there. No, it comes.
But it was not meant to be. They caught wind and they came after me. I never expected to see Billy Lee. Barely had time to prepare. They were fast on their way to my lair. The tech and the plant and the bike got caught unaware. Yes, my promise is love. They were on the tech and I had to confess.
God, so high pitched. Oh, I wanted to hear the laugh.
I'll return one day to antagonize you, Billy and Jimmy.
I ain't blown up shit except for Xenos. I was playing Space Marine with Stuz earlier. I didn't bother like advertising it around. Wait, what are you? Oh! Couple of notes of one of the greatest songs ever. Coming up. There it is. Ooh. There we go. God, I love that part. That's, of course, Final Fantasy Tactics. You should know that. Unless you're a heathen. Is there anything going on in the store? Hey, Alexander. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Light. Hi, Dan. Hey, Nuclear. Frontier Pilot Simulator. Do I have... Okay, that's already on my wish list. This looks interesting. I don't know if it looks like that interesting. Invincible, that's a good looking game. Still $30. Transport services. Boop, boop, boop. All right, not the most exciting War Thunder, fuck off. Not the most exciting sale in the world. Ew. Oh, it's this thing. Hi, Sharon. I will not tease you about your smelly, hairy armpits. I won't even mention the stink bushes under your arms this stream. I'm not that kind of guy. I wouldn't do that to you. All right. Enough looking at stuff. I want to play stuff. I saw somebody else note in the Discord for this game that they're lost at about 20 hours in, which is roughly where I am. So it seems like we both are probably stuck at about the same point. I'm just going to fly around. Well, Light, if you don't show up and pay attention, you'll never understand what's going on. Like, don't blame us. Alright, so I spent the whole last stream going to all these places, and I believe there's not really anything for me to do anywhere. So I'm just going to go double check a couple of these ones. How's everybody doing? We know Sharon's already getting teased, so, you know, she might be in a mood. How's everybody else doing? Weekend's over. Ooh, out with friends. I used to have those. Okay, I am the dominant force in this universe right now. Okay, yep. Trade planet, they ain't got nothing else for sale that I want. They like silver. Do I have a lot of, I've got 120. Wow, one of those costs 100. Huh. Not really a worthwhile expedition. Oh, just you guys. I thought somebody came for a fight. Boy. Aww. Light, you made Sharon cry. What's wrong with you? Man, I have not seen my local area on TV so much since the show Cops was on TV in like, what, the late 90s, early 2000s? And it's actually the same area where most episodes of Cops were shot. Yeah, it's a stuff. I am glad I cannot make out what that emoji is because I'm pretty sure it doesn't like me. ba. It's like an eyeball or something. A bad boy? Like, I might be bad at being a boy. I've never been told I'm the most masculine of specimens. I found one new. Okay, well that was something. Oh, there's a thing here. Why, thank you, Light. At least I've done something with my life. Dan, when Cops was being filmed, I would have been the drunk teenager. Thank you very much. And that would have been during the era where I did used to get drunk quite often. I want to say from from the age of 15 to 23, I'd say. And then I got married, and then she couldn't handle alcohol at all because she's probably roughly Sharon sized. If she had a single what did we have back then? It wasn't Zima. It was Smirnoff Ice. If she had a single Smirnoff Ice, she was fucking blasted. When we were in New Mexico, I think she sniffed a glass of champagne and got so drunk she pissed all over the bathroom floor. But that has a lot to do. No, I was trying to raise my shield, god damn it. Okay, I think I already used my shield and I was just like slamming into that dude. That's fine, I'm practically invincible, I'm good. I mean, I'm on fire for sure, but I've taken all the damage so far, just like tanked it. I'm playing this like it's Warhammer. Come on, when's my laser lock on? Yeah, I blew myself up there. Alright, I was going like here. Yeah, but so, like, people will assume that if they don't have an alcohol tolerance, they will assume you have the same lack of alcohol tolerance. Which is why I stopped drinking altogether. Just because, like, she gets super upset if I drank at all. And I could drink beers, like, plural, without issue. Fantavision has rough... Fantavision doesn't have a very good alcohol tolerance either. But I come from a family of alcoholics. One thing about addicts is they tend to become addicts because they have high tolerances. But then again, Native Americans, they don't really have any tolerance for alcohol. They get fucking smashed. And it's a huge problem. Apple juice. I wouldn't admit that in public, Katie. People will judge you, and rightfully so. Alright, I'm going out to these stars. I'm just going to go check this region for stuff and things. Yeah, it's like Ozzy Osbourne had incredible drug tolerance, which is why he did so many drugs. Andre the Giant, huge dude, huge alcohol tolerance, never stopped drinking. I've already been to those places. Let's try going out this way and seeing if anything pops up on scanners. Because I'm assuming there's something either in this region or this region. I'm surprised there's no flingers out here. Yeah, I really wish I didn't have as high a tolerance for marijuana as I did. I just got some new delivery, some good new stuff. Blue Breath Mints usually does me pretty good, but it's not really hitting. And I missed it not, like, you know, actually affecting me. Oh man, I used to have such good times. Now it's just like, okay, the pain's gone a little bit. I don't get like goofy silly. I don't like come up with shit like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Drop in void effect. Like we flew into molasses. Something's happening. Alright, I probably have to go report that back for anything to happen. Congratulations, Alexander. Yeah, when something becomes an addiction, staying away from it is like the most impressive thing ever. Like I said, I come from a long line of alcoholics, so I don't miss drinking alcohol. I don't try to drink. Like I've got Land Shark. I've been wanting to drink one of them, left over from the party. I just haven't done it yet. I might have one tonight. I used to drink Corona all the time. I just don't know really how it's going to interact with my body at the moment. And usually I'll basically just get hot and tired. But I do like the agave beers. Yeah, my grandma used to live in a dry county in Kentucky, but everybody there was basically an alcoholic. They were just really good at hiding it. It's beef jerky time. Oh, that must have been one of Eddie Murphy's goofy-ass characters. I missed half of that conversation. Wow, this region's pretty freaking empty. Like, honestly, you're not missing anything. If you've gone your whole life without drinking alcohol, like, the absolute best outcome is you try it and you don't like it. The worst outcome is you try it and you love it. So, like, you know, and of course, the reason why we were all drinking as teenagers was because, you know, we wanted to show off how fearless and badass and stupid we were. There is no shortage of stupid in Florida. Like, basically, we grew up with the mantra, do the dumbest fucking thing you could think of so that you'll be cool. Hey, I think that's how kick streamers operate. Ooh, I think somebody wants that. Ah, we got ourselves a Pluto. Remember when people got really upset that Pluto got reclassified? Like, it makes any difference? 0 unique features. It is mathematically the least unique body we've encountered. And therefore it is the most unique thing we have ever found. Alright, still no jump gates or anything, but at least I found a star. Let's see. Yeah, this region I'm sure is more populated. But no. Yes. Alright, cool. I'm going back to base. Jamie, something is so pretty. She played that hooker in that one movie. Okay. Jamie Presley? Is she like all like rednecky sounding? Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh god, she played Tannis. She played a character. She's easily, I'd say, 40 years too old to play. Easily. Tannis and Lilith are both supposed to be 20-somethings. The reason that matters is because it affects their frickin' character. But also, they got the absolute wrong person to play Tiny Tina. Well, I mean, they also got the absolute wrong person to play Roland, too. Like, that was the worst cast movie I think I've ever seen. And by ever seen, I mean that I've ever heard of, because I ain't seen that piece of shit. She would be, I'd say, late 20s, early 30s, just by the way that she acts and, like, the amount of time I think that she's been spending on the planet. She is not Jamie Lee Curtis age. Also, Tannis bones a lot of psychos. Like, a lot. Tannis is a freak. Dude, Marissa Tomei is still just amazing looking. Oh yeah, if you find her audio logs, she talks about like having like she will lure bandits in, have sex with them, and then kill them, I think. Because she's kind of embarrassed that she's having sex with bandits. Yeah, it's in the audio logs. I want to say in like Borderlands. I think it was in Borderlands 1. Oh yeah, Maxie is a little bit. She's a little bit older, but like that's very well established. She's been through a lot of guys. Alright, so we gotta go find Fallen Empire Flora. Yeah, nothing big just happened. I'm gonna fly around for a while before I go back to these places where I definitely have stuff to do, but it's just hasn't been happening. I'm hoping to find more of these guys' colonies and maybe something will open up. Lily von Strupp. It's Twoo, it's Twoo. Yeah, and again, it affects the personality of the characters. A 60-year-old woman and a 20-year-old woman, or even mid-20s, is going to react to things completely fucking different. Like, for one thing, Lilith isn't currently going through menopause. Everyone was dying in the audience? Which movie? George Costanza? Everybody has a thing for Marissa Tomei. Marissa Tomei was... And... My cousin Vinny, and then I feel like she kind of sort of didn't show back up again until Spider-Man. I feel like she's way more famous than that. But it's hard to remember anything else she was in. I think she was in some other movie. I don't know the name of it. The only reason I know anything about it was she was topless in that movie. But I don't remember what the hell it was. Blazing Saddles is frickin' amazing. Again, what would I count as the essential movie? Blazing Saddles? I think Young Frankenstein... Out of all the Mel Brooks movies, I think that one is the one I would call the essential movie to watch. Before The Devil Knows You're Dead, Philip Seymour Hoffman, which is another very well-respected actor. Yellowbeard? Who the hell's Yellowbeard? Boy, I was wrong. There ain't shit out here. Or, wait, did I just hear something? Yep, ooh. Right, I don't have the shield anymore. Duh. Those are some new looking missiles. Well, I just got an achievement. Kill the Void Reaper. Not sure if that was a smart thing to do. I got resources. Yeah, the fart scene, I don't know, man. Like, it was funny, but it doesn't really hold up for multiple viewings. I don't think there's a single joke in Young Frankenstein that doesn't always land for me. Even every time they say Frau Blücher, the lightning strikes, that's always funny. Hey, Zelda. I bet he can wait to stream it. If he couldn't wait to stream it, he'd do it tonight. Also, he told me he was going to play more Warhammer, and he didn't. Instead, what did he do? He played pinball, and then he skipped town. Has he streamed since then? A barbecue. Well, I guess he's never going to finish that Legend of Zelda game, huh? Oh god, they're playing I Spy. Is it empty space? Kepler. Such a nerd. I think I listened to it. I don't know if I really recognized anything from like Flash Gordon, if that's what they're trying to do. It didn't sound like anything I recognized from that movie. Go on, take the resources. Fuck that thing. Also, it slows me down. And then it auto-played. I thought it was like a longer concept album, since I hadn't heard anything from Flash Gordon that I recognized. I was like, okay, maybe this is one of the weirder instrumentals or something that just, never caught my attention. But nah, it auto-played into something that I'm like, this sounds like it belongs in The Last Dragon. And it was a song from The Last Dragon that I didn't recognize. if you put Gordon Freeman between two pieces of bread, what do you got? An idiot sandwich. Yeah. That's because that's another Gordon for you. It's fucking raw. A reliable 16-year-old, gee. Can't imagine. See, I was too serious at 16, but like let's see, I want to say I started working when I was 15, and I didn't want to go to school. I just wanted to go to work. I wanted to know how to run businesses. Like, school to me wasn't reality. I wanted to know how shit in the real world worked. I wanted to know how to do stuff like, you know, how do they make donuts? How do you you know, just all the interesting shit in the world. I just wanted to know how it was done, and you don't learn that shit in school, or at least not in the schools I went to. There's a whole lot of nothing out here. Like, way more nothing than I would have expected. Have I mentioned how much nothing I found? It's quite astounding, actually. Oh, I've been here. I thought I found something else. Damn it. Yeah, those are traders. Nothing for me to really do here, I don't think. You're meeting Ara? I take it you're coming to Florida. Oh, please, Light. She's watching other people's streams. Ara did show up after I saw her in, what, Fantavision stream after the raid. But I think she's hanging out with Marky Pollo or something. Reading chat requires effort. Thank you. I went to the Fantavision school of fucking ignore everything. I still haven't gotten the hang of reading everything in reverse, like Cuddly does. Actually, I think Fanta also has a bad habit of reading all of his messages in reverse. Let's see. Oh, I need my aluminum. Boy, this must be a hell of a planet to live on with all these fucking meteors landing all the time. Anytime one of these things slammed into the planet, it would cause like a nuclear-sized explosion. Gotta be careful not to hit Whiskamug. He will obliterate me. Let me go talkie home, and then I'll go try to hit up those other planets again. Yeah, last time I met up with Ara, I was really freaking tired, so I only stayed for a couple of minutes. I think I dropped off some cookies with her, and then I just had to get back on the road, because I was about to pass out for several days in a row. Fucking really? Alright. Let's go back to the unscannable planet. Go and see if anybody replied to... No, nobody's replied to me yet. Somebody said they were stuck, and I said, I think I'm stuck in, like, the same area of the game. But that's a very quiet Discord. Have I been there? I don't think I have. No, that's the place I just found. Of course the Cube's on TV, and it's probably one of the cheapest movies to play. It's not particularly good, so it's going to be very affordable. It's... I want to say it was made to be like a low-budget popcorn flick. Like, it has not... It didn't try to be anything more than... a weird murder puzzle thing. Well, that sounds like a really amazing time, Light. And while you're at it, go watch the ex-Mormon talk all about her religion. That sound... I mean, I do that, but it's because everything she says is so fucking weird. Bullshit! Oh, let me go find it.
Cringiest
This person.
things I said when I was Mormon. I think it's fine if people are gay, I just don't think they should act on it, and they should just live a life of celibacy. Or, you know, if a guy is gay, he should just get married to some girl and he'll turn straight eventually. He is such a player. He took 3 girls on dates last week. That is not eternal companion material. I would like to bear my testimony that I know that Joseph Smith was the most important man to ever walk the face of this planet. Second only to Jesus Christ. You were making out in the back seat of the car? I think you should probably confess that to your bishop. He'll probably say you can't take the sacrament for a while, though. No unmarried woman should have access to birth control. It's like, what do you need it for anyways? I just gave my bishop my tithing, and I always pay 10% of my income. I can't afford not to pay tithing. I need those blessings. Cringiest things I said.
Yeah. So, yeah, she has a lot of material talking about just how relatively fucking weird. Yeah. She grew up in the church. She's a descendant of Joseph Smith. She had, like, no freaking choice in the matter. I'm gonna fly out this way and hope to find something. And then come back. Because I rolled a 1 today. Oh, because it sounds exactly as exciting. It's like a very, very specific thing. Like, if it's not something you find interesting, it's not going to be particularly entertaining. That's how that connects. No, when I was growing up, we had, it wasn't the Mormons. It's, who's the other door-knocking people? They had, I believe it's them, and this has morphed into a different cartoon. I think I've seen Jaden animations before on other stuff. I recognize the name. Yeah, Jehovah Witnesses. So back when I was a wee kid, yeah, and this is turned into a whole different thing. So it's related. This is the new Power Rangers Superbook. What the fuck? Here we go. Superbook, which this was made by Jehovah's Witnesses. I liked it because there was a time-traveling robot, and they'd go to various biblical events. And this has turned into... it's like Caleb in... Yeah, Caleb and Sophia. This is the latest series of indoctrination cartoons from Jehovah's Witnesses. And it's basically the same production company, I think. Well, here's the thing. I don't speak Aramaic, so the J's not silent. I also don't speak Spanish, so I pronounce my J's. I don't say... Well, I don't say Josie. I respect them enough that I say Jose, which is the way you pronounce what would be Josie in English. Jefferson would be the correct pronunciation, but it would be a Nordic, Celtic pronunciation. Jefferson. Jalapeno? Yo, you want some spicy jalapenos? Or would you like some jalapenos? Dude, I love jalapeno poppers. It's got to be the ones with cheddar. Cream cheese doesn't quite taste right. But man, oh, cheddar jalapeno poppers are so fucking good. But for some reason, everybody just makes the damn cream cheese ones, and it's so irritating. On a stick. Oh man, if there's any comedian that has got... He's right up there with Joe Rogan and Tim the Toolman Taylor, in that his comedy is nowhere near fucking funny anymore because he's gone so right wing in his comedy. Jeff Dunham rode the 9/11 train with Ahmed, the dead terrorist, and he has never let off the gas. Like, Ahmed was kind of funny, like, back when that shit was relevant. But most of his puppets are actually highly offensive now. And Jeff Dunham just put out, I think, a recent new comedy special. And Walter, of course, looks an awful lot like Joe Biden. So you can imagine what that comedy special was like. I don't think I could manage, like, more than 2 or 3 minutes of it before I turned it off. What's his name? Gabriel Iglesias, I think? Fluffy? Yeah, Fluffy's funny as hell. Cat Williams, funny as hell. What other comedians are out there nowadays? Dude, mozzarella sticks are awesome. Oh, I wouldn't mind mozzarella poppers, now that I think of it. Oh shit, that sounds good though. Well, I don't know. I think I'd like to keep my jalapeno popper. Like, I'd rather have barbecue and jalapeno poppers. And then I could just mix them in my mouth. You know, eat one, eat the other. Oh my god, why am I failing every fucking roll so badly? It doesn't matter how much astro science I have when I keep rolling ones. One of the best things I ever had was at Choo Choo Barbecue. They had something, I think it was like a loaded barbecue potato. Basically, it's a loaded potato. You've got, you know, potato, sour cream, butter, all that stuff. And then, oh my mouth is watering because it's so good. And then you put pulled pork on top of the loaded potato, and, you know, barbecue sauce and all of that. And man, the combination of the pork on the potato is just so good. Pickles and ice cream is the traditional joke pregnancy craving. Which Sharon would know because she's never seen a movie made after the 90s. Yeah, pickles and ice cream are the go-to pregnancy joke. You know what's really good? I want to say it's what? Cheese and pineapple? Oh, those guys weren't very friendly. Yeah, well, it's I believe it's a British thing. It's cold cheese and cold pineapple together. Just the a little bit of saltiness on the cheese doesn't hurt either. But yeah, if you have those two flavors together, they mix really well. Once again, Sharon's refusing to eat good food. white pizza. I've never gotten the hang of white pizza. That's like mostly what, olive oil? I'm trying to remember what margarita pizza is. I think I like that though. Oh, that's the sun. That's a pretty far orbit. Feed your kitties to who? Be careful. I hear there's people eating them things. Rumor has it. Well, it's not even in Ohio. It's in JD Vance's head. Like, he even admitted it was false. He's like, do you see what it took to get you guys to pay attention to this problem that I made up? I had to make a meme. It's like, yeah, but it's still a fake fucking problem. Yeah, people were posting Alf wanted at large, like, kind of stuff afterwards. I haven't seen any of those posts, but I heard about them. Oh, I can't do that. Let me try to do this one again. Alpha's probably in like California. Suburban. San Fernando Valley, yeah, California. I thought so. Like, honestly, if Alf takes place in California, especially during, like, the 80s, I feel like he could have just walked out in the open and nobody would have said shit, because California is a really weird place. Like, when I say Florida's a weird place, California is a totally different kind of weird. I need a station advancement to do that. Dude, this is killing me. It really sucks that I need to advance a level before I can try that again, because I literally rolled like a 1 or double ones. That was some bullshit. Alright, cool nebula. Okay, yeah, don't fly into the goddamn sun. That is destroying my hull. Oh, look at Light. She believes in Muppets' rights. What's wrong with you? Next, you'll say we shouldn't destroy Toontown to make an interstate bypass. What is wrong with you? This is investigated. Yeah, I think that's it's really good characterization that kind of flies under the window, especially given that it's been so long. But Eddie Valiant, if the Toons are supposed to be people of color, Eddie Valiant played a racist. And it's not just like the open irritability towards the Toons. The thing that saved the day at the end of the movie is an inherently racist act. Because Eddie Valiant used to be in vaudeville. And vaudeville is where they used to do like blackface. Like once blackface went out of fashion, vaudeville disappeared completely. But yeah, so like vaudeville, I want to say that's why like the Marx Brothers kind of got out of vaudeville and went into movies, because like the vaudeville acts were almost always inherently racist content. He was also in the circus. All right, I think that they put in his back story that he was a vaudevillian actor at some point. I'm pretty sure that is a thing. Yeah, because if he was in the circus, he wouldn't be doing a song and dance routine. Probably, because circuses are really loud. Juggling, yes. But, like, making up lyrics for a song on the spot? I think that was in analysis that I've seen. Yeah, the act at the end of the movie is a vaudevillian act, period. Like, that's how it's described in the Wikipedia article, is he distracts them by doing a vaudevillian act. Yeah, the panning shot of Eddie Valiant and the half his brother's desk that he hasn't touched in however many years, that's just like covered in dust and old photos. I think I need to go back and then get the void stuff so I travel faster through the void. Because this is just nothing but void. Ah, Betty Boop. I've never liked Betty Boop. And I'm kind of happy that I don't like Betty Boop, because Betty Boop is, she's a baby doll character. She basically represents underage girls, I believe. As did, oh god, what's her name? Shirley Temple. Like, they did the whole baby doll thing with her too, and it was... like, she was so sexualized. I never cared for Shirley Temple. Like, nothing against Shirley Temple herself, but like, I understand what those movies were made for. Betty Boop was 16. Yeah, she's 16-year-old flapper. Oh, I haven't really seen too much about what happened with Shirley Temple. Like, I assume that she just kind of made it through life and enjoyed her stardom. Really, Judy Garland. Yeah, I don't know too much about Judy Garland's life either. She was Dorothy, and then I don't know anything other than the fact that she's like a gay icon. Well, yeah, because they were women in what, the 50s? When were those movies made? I'm pretty sure most women in the 50s were treated pretty fucking horribly. I mean, God. Star Trek, the original series, is an incredibly progressive show, and I cannot see it as anything other than backwards and racist, because there has been so much progress since then. Like, a lot of stuff involving like Uhura is so cringe. But that was one of the most progressive roles for any woman on TV, let alone a black woman. It's just so weird seeing, like, oh shit, that was actually progress. That was considered progressive. And the one thing I will always respect Shatner for was screwing up the scene on purpose so that they had to use the scene where he kissed Uhura. He planked on purpose. He made sure the other shot was completely unusable. And why not? Uhura was hot as hell. Yeah, I know Doctor Who was about an old man traveling around with a young assistant woman, and the era, I imagine he was probably very condescending. But they started treating the companions definitely like wound up being his granddaughter. Wait. Then wouldn't she still be a character? Because she would regenerate too. She would be a descendant of a Time Lord, thereby making her a Time Lord. Or not biological. I don't know. I've never tried to figure out old Doctor Who. Doctor Who's been killed several times. I think the Master's been killed several times also. That's a bad excuse. Especially for a time traveler. Hey, did Doctor Who use pink cocaine? Shit, I think Rose is some kind of a weird immortal now. I know she came back at some point, but, like, she wasn't quite Rose. Well, either that or... I could have swore she came back another time after that. And it was either her as some kind of a extraordinarily powerful entity or an entity that had basically taken the guise of Rose. She wasn't quite the same in that. What'd you get me, Mary? What'd you get me? Okay, yeah, I knew something was off about that appearance. If you got it for me, I would definitely play it. Look at that! I made $1. Like. It just says like. I really wish I had some idea of what the hell to do, because this is getting annoying. I might have to try this side of the universe. I'm not trying to look up guides. There is a Discord with spoilers. But I'm not trying to look up any guides or anything for this. I don't want to know what's coming next. It's just very unfortunate that I've hit a point in the game that... because I've loved this game so far. But this is definitely a low point in the game, and I feel like maybe it's something they might want to address. If people hit this part of the game and then they just lose interest because they don't know what the fuck to do, that's a problem. Oh right, I was going to go back home because I can get void. Oh no, I don't know if I have it in this game. Yeah, I don't think I have the void armor stuff in this game. I had it in the other one. Like, I think I managed to complete one of these investigations I keep getting blocked on. By bad rolls or something, but I've definitely got pieces I can put on my ship that lets me travel faster through the void, and I think that's a pretty useful thing at the moment. Put that there for now. Drop this in. You there. You there. I received a gift. Survey lander. I probably want more batteries. Thank you, Zelda. Oh, look at this. She's going to skip out on us. Double deflector. Yeah, I don't have the void pieces on this one. Damn it. I thought that was going to be something actually useful happening. Oh, here we go. Okay, now I should have... Void effect. Okay, I'm just gonna have this weird rotund looking ship here. Alright, I've got the 2 dorsal stabilizers I can use. Oh, this is just a fist of metal and guns. All right, now I can travel faster through the void. Now let's go see what's out there. There ain't no StarCom if... Damn, man, you can't just put me on the spot like that. I'm sure the really cool stuff hasn't even happened in this game yet. Alright, now I'm doing about 100 miles or more, whatever measurement. I'm just going to say miles. I think I'm hitting about 100 miles an hour faster than I was before, so that should be useful. Well, I have a feeling it's going to be something like Tentacles or Cthulhu's or simulators. I know that I've seen there's some kind of a nanomachine threat going on, at least in the past. Alright, there's something out here slowing me down. Wow, that void effect is at half. There ain't shit around here. And it's going down. Wow, look at my speed drop. This would have sucked if I came here without the extra stuff. And it's getting worse. There better be something out here, because this is going to suck. If there's no way back. Void effect has stopped dropping. I have a feeling I want to use the void effect. Let's go this way, see if it continues to drop. Yeah, it does. I'm going to use that and try to locate whatever the fuck this problem is. Oh my god, I'm moving so slow now. I'm almost at the center of it. The last blockbuster? That's Sharon's house. Do you have any idea how much money she makes in rewind fees? Here's one for you. This is a movie most people probably will not have seen. I'm trying to, I need to remember the name of it first. Oh, it's definitely not the first of his movies to pop up. Oh wow, it's not even on this list so far. The Big Hit. Have you seen The Big Hit? Now, for the vast majority of you, the answer is probably going to be no. Also, Drop Dead Gorgeous is a hard one to find. And, oh, what else? Toys. Toys is a really hard movie to find nowadays, too. The Big Hit? Hold on. Let me get claimed here. Oh. looking... Aha. Let me find the very specific scene. You will recognize several actors in this. Killer Clowns from Outer Space was on Svengoolie like last week. Do you recognize this actor? Am I caught up? There we go.
Don't get paid.
Thank you, sir.
This is going to be the right time to tell them that we're engaged.
You seem like a nice enough German-Irish fella. You're going to put your father on an early grave.
All right, you've probably recognized several actors, but there's... Here we go.
Hey, boss, what's going on?
There has been an unauthorized kidnapping. The kidnappee happens to be my goddaughter.
What?
Cisco and Luigi and Mark Wahlberg, and you've got Christina Applegate. Yeah, I went out, my parents were watching Killer Clowns. I'm like, is this Svengoolie? And they're like, yep. Cisco, God, what's his actual name? He is so over the top in that movie. Like, think of the what was that? The one where he's making the confession. Avery Brooks. All right. So the most over-the-top Avery Brooks performance in any part of Deep Space Nine. Oh, the one, actually, the one where he's making the clock. The one where they're all they're mind controlled, that he's building the clock. That is the performance he is giving in The Big Hit. And it's just fucking glorious. He is so absurdly over the top the whole movie. That is the weirdest goddamn movie ever. It's an action romance comedy. I'm trying to think whatever genres it hits. It's like, it is a big stupid action movie, but it's also a romance, but it's also like the jokes are really good in that movie. Like, that's a seriously good fucking movie. Same thing, Drop Dead Gorgeous. Amazing Kirsten Dunst movie. Probably the best Kirsten Dunst movie I've ever seen. And there are so many other well-known actresses. Oh, what was her name? Oh god, the girl who died, she was in Sin City. Brittany Murphy. Brittany Murphy's hysterical in that. Brittany Murphy. Brittany Murphy's hysterical in that. Why? Why did I suddenly get sound? Fucking hell. It's like, what? Am I talking? I'm not talking. YouTube replay, you're fun. Yeah, Brittany Murphy. She was in Clueless, Sin City, Drop Dead Gorgeous. She was really a star on the rise, and just kind of, unfortunate things happen. Not sure how she died. At her age, I would assume a drug overdose, but pneumonia. Oh, and she was also she also had iron deficiency, anemia. Oh, and multiple drug intoxication. Okay. So, all of the above. Like, I don't want to assume that... I don't want to go straight to the assumption that if an actress died young, she was high off her fucking ass. But at the same time, that's usually the case. His name began with an A. Anton Yelchin. I don't know what else he was in. He was pretty good in Star Trek. Like, I don't particularly like the Kelvin movies, but he was fine. Wow, this sucks. I'm going at maybe 1/6 of my maximum speed. This is like, I want to say this entire area here is like a no-no zone. Sharon, I have no freaking idea. Like Mel Gibson, was that Passion of the Christ? I've never seen Passion of the Christ, so is that the one? Was there a beaver hand puppet in that? I thought it was kind of too serious for beaver hand puppets, but I've never seen it. Nice beaver. Thanks. I just had it stuffed. I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about, Pat. Oh, maybe it was Lethal Weapon 4? Oh, wait, there is actually a Lethal Weapon 4. I was going to say, wait, is Lethal Weapon 4 the Always Sunny one? But I think they did Lethal Weapon 5. Which was hysterical. Wow, I am still dead in the center of this fucking void effect. Like, I want to say it stretches from here to here. And it looks like it keeps going. Yeah, the most unbelievable thing in the world is that those guys could have beat Jet Li in a fight. I'm sorry, I wasn't buying it. Hey, I don't remember much about Lethal Weapon 3. Did they just kind of skip over the whole... oh, who was the other? It was Murdoch, and then it was the other dude. Did they just skip over the whole... He shot a diplomat in the head at the end of Lethal Weapon 2? Dang, like, did he just, like, not get in any trouble for that whatsoever? You're like, we're just gonna move on to the next move. We don't give a shit. We don't care. I mean, like, okay, so you say it has been revoked, and then you shoot the guy in the face, but he still is a foreign diplomat. I feel like you're still going to see some major fucking problems. I want to say he was a South African diplomat, so, like, you know, Elon Musk would definitely have issues. He probably cries at the end of that movie. So do I only go like 5% of my full speed now forever and ever? Is that what happened? This is not letting up. Elon Musk has watched a movie. Elon Musk has 100% watched a fucking movie. In fact, damn, Elon. Cybercar? Yeah. Let's see. Is anything happening? No, still nothing happening. I guarantee you, Elon Musk has watched Total Recall. Let's see. Is anything happening? Dude, no. Stop that. I guarantee you. Stop! Why do you keep going loud? Holy shit. No, look. Elon Musk, his entire thing. His entire fucking thing. Let's see. We got the cybercar. Well, the fucking cybercar or Cybertruck. That's just that. Self-driving cars. Johnny Cab. What's Elon Musk? What's his company supposed to be doing? Getting his ass to Mars. What's his other project? Neuralink. You want to fucking tell me Elon Musk has not created his entire business plan around Total Recall? I'll call you a goddamn liar. Everything in Total Recall is something that he is talking about. Cybertruck is more of a piece of garbage than anything. Fucking rusty pieces of shit. But yeah, self-driving cars, Johnny Cab. He wants to get to Mars. He wants to put a chip in people's brains so that they can see the cyberspace. It's just Total Recall. I'd say the most original thing he's ever come up with is Hyperloop, but it's literally a fucking train. He invented a subway. Congratulations. In fact, he didn't just invent a subway. He invented a less efficient subway that is guaranteed to break down constantly. And he never made it. The problem with things traveling in vacuum tubes is that if the vacuum tubes break at all, if there's an accident or anything, you can't use the entire line until it's fixed. So if there's an accident and something gets stuck in one of those tubes, the whole system fucking goes down. Plus, it's a pressurized system, so you're begging for all kinds of problems. Oh, hey, I'm finally coming out of the void effect. Wow, so anybody that buys this game, avoid this area. I want to say it's Adam something. That's the channel that, like, anytime Elon Musk makes a proposal for something, like, he's like, oh, look, Elon Musk is trying to reinvent the train again and do it worse. And he goes and he looks at all these different concepts, like pod cars and shit. He's like, hey, this is just a train, but worse. And it's something that keeps happening over and over and over again. Like, a train works because you've got a massive engine and it's hauling a bunch of shit behind it. And once you try, like, if you try to make it smaller, well, now you need to add more engines. You're probably using more fuel. It's not going to be nearly as efficient. The system's going to get more complex because, you know, you've got different things going in different directions, and it's always just like, oh, hey, or we could just make a fucking train. Tom got more hair every year? What? Tom Paris? I mean, Nick Locarno. I mean, wait. that's one of the biggest disappointments. So, they say that they didn't use Nick Locarno because what he did was irredeemable. But you're talking about a crew that was half composed of people who left the Federation to join a militia to murder Cardassians, which, you know, the Cardassians were dicks. But, like, Locarno, and to be fair to Nick Locarno, they really should have dug into his story a little bit more, because Nick Locarno, I believe, was only doing exactly what he had been trained to do. And there's like this whole thread of Starfleet Academy is like becoming a dangerous place where you're getting more fanatics popping up, and like part of that, like there's the episode, it gets completely derailed by the bluegill thing, but like we're inspecting the Enterprise to see if anything strange is going on. Like they wanted to promote him to Starfleet Academy, and he didn't take it. But then what do you see at Starfleet Academy? You see Red Squadron, a special squadron that didn't exist back in Picard's day, or was that what they were called in that one? But, you know, they're getting special treatment, all of that. Nick Locarno was probably taught to keep his fucking mouth shut, to follow orders, to basically to hide the truth. And you see it happen again in Deep Space Nine with their Red Squadron. And then you've got somebody who's actually trying to overthrow the Federation. And then also you've got in Star Trek The Next Generation, the Pegasus episode, Riker's former captain was doing some illegal ass shit and everything got buried. And I believe that Nick Locarno is just an example of the kind of training that the Federation was giving to the students at the Academy. You know, you've got these guys. They want to do all kinds of weird secret bullshit. So they're pushing the chain of command as hard as they can, because if you don't report it, they can get away with it. And then by protecting them, you then get promoted. I think it's a theme that has run throughout The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine, and it just never got addressed. And if they would have used Nick Locarno instead of Tom Paris, hell, fuck. B'Elanna went to the Academy. Like, they could have made that a part of their story, where she noticed, like, certain people in the Academy were getting special attention and favors, and things were being shoved under the rug, and she got disillusioned. The problem with Voyager is nothing really happens. Just nothing really happens. Anything that happens of any significance in any given episode, the show's reset the next week. If they said they're completely out of energy supplies, they can't make coffee, that's not a problem next week. If the Borg attack, take over the ship and they Borg half of the fucking ship, it's not a problem the next week. All the Borg technology is fucking gone, except for the very specific alcoves for 7 of 9. if Harry Kim dies, he'll be back the next week. They killed Harry Kim several times. What the hell? They brought... Let's see. They did a fake-out wedding between Tom and B'Elanna before the actual wedding of Tom and B'Elanna. And like, they just completely deflated any impact that could have had. And the fake wedding was for a mimic crew who ceased to exist by the end of the episode, and they had no further impact on the show. In the first season, within the first couple of episodes, there are several episodes with time paradoxes where the episode didn't even happen, and therefore was completely fucking pointless. Everything they do in the Delta Quadrant affects the Federation because they're back in fucking human space like every other week. They're either encountering something from the Alpha Quadrant, like Amelia Earhart, or they're traveling back in time and talking to Romulans from 20 years before their mission, or like the Doctor goes back to the Alpha Quadrant. Like, they spend so much time in the Alpha Quadrant. So much time in the Alpha Quadrant. But, like, you could tell what kind of show it was going to be from the first, I don't know, was it a two-parter? Like, so they get sucked into that quadrant of space, the Delta Quadrant, and then you've got this, like, weird power struggle between, you've got the all-powerful kind of god figure who's dying, who's been sending energy to the planet to keep the Ocampa alive. And then, he wants to seal the caves so that, like, they're still going to die no matter what, but, like, so that they don't get invaded by the other guys. And then they also, like, at the end of the episode, like, they're basically like, oh, we got to protect these people, but then they blow up the station, the array. They abandon the Ocampa. Nothing that they did in that first episode fucking matters. They're like, well, okay, we blew up the array. The Ocampa are definitely going to fucking die if we don't stick around and help. So let's just leave. Let's just leave. Those Ocampa are dead. Everybody who's related to Cass is dead. They had 5 years worth of supplies. Period. End of story. It was never addressed again. It was never fixed. It was never changed. Those people were going to starve to death in 5 years, no matter what. But who fucking cares? There's a whole episode called The Year of Hell, and by the end of it, nothing that happened actually happened. Like, the ship goes through all kinds of shit. That could have been such a good season. If they would have done The Year of Hell as an entire season, that would have been so good. But no, it was just like it was a thing, and then by the end of it, everything was reset. Screw the Ocampa, I want to go home. Yeah, I definitely need to hear that one. Yeah, Red Foreman, he was fucking awesome. I think of him as the guy from RoboCop. No, the Voyager crew isn't going to starve in 5 years. The Ocampa from the first episode, they are all going to die. Every last one of them, because they don't have the ability. They're on a desert planet. They've got no water. They've got whatever resources they could grow underground with the energy and stuff that they were given before the array shut down. But by the end of that episode, they are doomed. They are as doomed could be. The only way they could have survived if Voyager didn't go fuck off. But that's immediately they fuck off. Immediately, Janeway just stops giving a shit. Icheb? I did not like Icheb. One of the characters I'm kind of surprised that I liked was Naomi Wildman. I usually don't like child actors, but Naomi was a particularly good child actor. And she played very well off of both Janeway and 7 of 9. I'm kind of shocked that, I mean, like, they had the kids, so, like, they had to kind of keep her around, but there's characters, the Lower Decks characters, you don't ever see them again, I don't think. The episode where they have 4 underperforming people on the crew members, and then Janeway takes them out and gets one of them killed so that all the other ones will step into line. I'm pretty sure she got him killed on purpose. He's like, yeah, listen to me or you'll wind up like that guy. And then I think we may see one of those characters briefly in another episode, but just never again. Wow, look how much faster I'm moving now. And there's just nothing out here. There's no reason for me to be out here. This was a disappointing stream because I accomplished absolutely nothing. I mean, my ship is fatter and it has a shield now. Woo! I have a shield. And my lasers are stronger, but I already had the strong lasers. Well, I could be talking about the exact same stuff while doing other interesting things. If I had just been fighting stuff the whole time, at least I'd been getting resources. They explain their robust security. Dude! According to legend, an adventurer named Whiskamug staggered here after defeating 12 and 100 legions of space pirates. Weak and confused, he was given shelter and water until he could recover. In gratitude, he gave the colony some advanced weapon systems. Whiskamug! Yeah, those are the characters. And I've always wanted to see, oh, what's her name? The blonde Bajoran girl. I always wanted to see her come back. Like, they said it would kind of take the punch out of her death. But, like, Cardassians lie all the goddamn time. So they could have captured her and then just lied about her dying. And she could still be alive in a prison colony somewhere. I really liked that character. She was good. Hey, like... Wait, can I do that? I can respec at any time. How do I do a log? Oh. Ah, I gotta pee. It doesn't have to be spelled correctly. I understand it. Alright, at least I found something. Though, again, like, oh shit. All my people are dumb as hell. Okay, hopefully... maybe that will let me go back and do the thing again, because while I technically didn't level up, I did respec, and that might count. I hope it does, because then I'll be able to reroll on all the things I failed. Everybody seems bored. What, you see the look on their faces? How do you manage that? Alright, I've got a couple of flingers here too. Nice. Alright, cool. Got another place to inspect. Yeah! No, 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 no! Look at the camera! Look at the... No, 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 no. Urgh. Don't you scratch me. Don't give me the butt. Give me the face. Don't give me the butt. Give me the face. Whoa. Ah, he's gone. Alright, I'm going to hit these flingers and hope one of them leads to a portal. I think this is probably a really good place to leave it off because I've got stuff to explore next time. Sharon, you should be eating something. I don't care if they're VHS cassettes. Just, you know, put something in your mouth and chew. If you do not eat, I shall threaten to make fun of the armpits. That's the deal. Eat or be made fun of. You mean awesome 80s movies? Oh, cool. I've got my shield up in this picture. Which means they're literally just using the ship that they're projecting onto the screen. Which is cool. I have a cargo? The Further Adventures of Whiskamug. I hope somebody starts commenting on that later. Whiskamug seems like such a fun character. Alright, so I've got a thing to inspect over here. I've got the planets over here. Awesome. And you know what? I want to go see if I can do this. Oh God, what was... I feel like I remember that quote, but I don't remember what episode that is from at all. The S is for Sharon. Well, let me do this again because... Ah! Oh my God, he didn't fail it. Now that I've researched that, would that let me research the other place I needed to go to? Roll call robots. Crow. Tom Servo. Oh, no. Crow's last. Gypsy. Cambot. Tom Servo. Crow. In the not too distant future. La la la. Next Sunday, AD. No, the la 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 comes after next Sunday, AD. La la la. There lived a guy named Joel, no different from you or me. La la la. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send them cheesy movies, the worst we can find. Such a good show. All right. I don't know why I'm heading back. I can just save it here. And then I'll go do something that I'll have to chop out of the video or the stream. Save. And then exit. Because I brought up a movie. Oh, well, I already did the big hit, so I'm sure I'll get in trouble for that. However, this is the movie I was talking about yesterday.
Are we alive? Are we alive? Something far worse. Cyborgs.
A machine programmed to destroy.
You are no match for me.
That's what the others say.
You're a cyborg, like the one you killed.
I'm a cyborg, but not like the others. And a woman destined to be a hero.
You teach me everything you know about fighting. About how to kill cyborgs.
Will change history.
This is such a cheesy fucking movie, and I love it. Chris Christopherson, Lance Hendrickson, and then Kathy Long, I believe, is an actual kickboxer. Yeah, American kickboxer and martial artist. Looks like she's done a couple of other movies too. This is such a goofy... The Herman movie? Oh, the He-Man. It is easily just as cheesy. It's easily just as cheesy. This is such a terrible, low quality, high quality VHS rip. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, this looks like it's a much higher quality version of that fight scene. This is another movie I want to say was on Showtime all the time with Kroll. I remember that it played constantly. I want to say on one of the movie channels and not like Fox. Fox was busy. Oh, it's not Cyborg. What the hell was that movie? Shit. It's another movie with cyborgs, but I cannot remember what the hell that one was. It was so fucking cheesy too. I want to say... I want to say it was a Jack Palance movie. God, he's got like 5 billion of... Oh, no, he was in Cyborg 2. That might be what I'm remembering. Hawk the Slayer. If you want to find terrible movies, look up Jack Palance. I used to own this on VHS. I think you could just find it on YouTube. It's on Mystery Science Theater 3000, I think. Maybe. Hawk the Slayer is god-awful. I think I, No. That was also Cyborg, I think. Yeah, that was the Albert Pune movie. Also, this other movie they're talking about, Arcade. This? I've seen that. I used to own this.
So, let me ask them. We agree that the speed skate suits are stupid.
Super stupid.
Yeah. Why didn't they just...
Oh, right.
I know this didn't get released until the mid-90s.
It took like 3 years to get out.
Yeah, I want to say it was made in like 91.
Okay.
When did TNG start?
Late 80s, so he would have been a name.
Ooh, pretty scary.
Okay, well,
Q was in Arcade. Oh, man. Robot Jocks. Oh, that was such a goofy movie. No, I do not think I'm going to be able to remember 90s cyborg movie. Okay, let's go through this. Cyborg 2, already said no. RoboCop, definitely not. Nemesis.
Cop, all right.
In a violent world, violence is his life.
I think they stole that for the Batman movie. So he takes a machine gun and he just shoots the floor around him.
He knows he must face the human condition alone.
Takes more than flesh and blood to be human, Alex.
I can't feel anything anymore.
Maybe you should take the time to find out what you care about, Alex.
You're not really human anymore, are you?
He knows the answer, but he doesn't know the question. I think he accepted the story by the time he learns the truth and be too.
This is such a weird, cheesy fucking movie, and I love it. Yeah, Albert Pune, they did the Albert Pune special on Best of the Worst because, like, Albert Pune made amazing movies. They may not have been good movies, but apparently the man had an eye for gravel pits. He found the greatest gravel pits with like bombed out looking buildings to shoot on cheap. That's just what he did. Is he shot in fucking gravel pits all across the United States. I don't know. Maybe he used the same one over and over and over again. Garbage and recycling. Yeah, that's what Mom had to say to me. So I'm going to go take out the garbage and recycling. It's 10 already. I have more stuff to do in the game finally, and I can reset my stats, which means anytime I fail a stat check, I could just go back, redo my stats. The pits? Like, how dare you make fun of Sharon right before we're ending stream? Like, that was tasteless. That was, one more thing. I think Mary's still here eating her chicken. Enjoy the crack simulator. Oh my god, she got me crack? Oh, yeah, this is definitely crack. So, this is how I spent my teenage years with Magic the Gathering. The video shop, the place where I used to rent all my movies from, they used to sell, they had a big card counter, and if you knew the people that worked there, you could actually stay after close, and you could go in the back room and they'd play tournaments and shit. It was really fucking cool. Oh, and that's the thing I wish I could do when I was managing Rhino Video Games. Right here. There were a number of people that wound up getting nicknames because of the horrific body odors that they produced. The ones that, like, they didn't even get, like, a proper nickname. We just called them the New York kids, or the New York brothers. They were two kids from New York. They always smelled like they had just taken a fresh shit and rubbed it all over their body. I like, every time they smelled like shit. Literally like shit. There was one woman, we had what we called the Game Boy case. It was like a big case in the back, where we kept the Game Boy games and handheld stuff. And I had to warn my staff, there's one woman who would come in and she'll ask you to get a game out of the case. And I told them, always unlock the case from the right side. Use your left hand to put the key into the case and unlock it. Because if you're on the right side of the lock, she will trap you against the wall while she's reaching forward to grab shit, which she shouldn't have been doing because customers aren't supposed to be reaching in there. But she'll rush forward and she'll trap you. And if you get within a certain diameter of her, like if you're 3 inches away, you're fine. If you get any closer than that, you get just the concentrated stench. I don't know how to describe. Like I had a descriptor, but it is quite revolting. I'm not going to repeat it here, but it involves like certain genitalia literally caught on fire. And I warned one of my employees, and he acted like I was being a fucking idiot or something. Like telling him very specifically to unlock the case in a very specific way so that he can be to the right of the door because she's going to go left every time. And he didn't listen to me. He unlocked it from the right side because he's right-handed and it's just easier for him. And then she trapped him against the case. And then it was like 1, 2, and then I saw him duck under her arm, make a run for the back room, and then I could hear him puking into the toilet for like 5 minutes straight. And then, yeah, we finished her transaction, and then she got out of the, she left the store. He was sitting in the back room trying to recover, and he comes out. I'm like, did I fucking lie? Like, why did you not listen to me? Do you think I'm just being an overly controlling dickhead when I'm telling you very specific instructions for unlocking the case with this one and only one customer? I am looking out for you. And what happened? You completely goddamn ignored me, and then you spent the last fucking 20 minutes in the bathroom and sitting in the back room feeling goddamn miserable. Like, everybody on staff knew you do not go, you don't get close to this woman because she had concentrated stench. And like, I've never seen anything like it. Like, it was a force field. It's tightly wrapped around her. But if you get close enough, it's just like, you're done. You're done. My employees wanted to hand out soap with every purchase because we're in the middle of nowhere, Georgia. And I'm like, no, that would be offensive. And you're like, how could they get offended? It's free soap. I said, like, you think these people don't know how to use soap? Like, if they were going to use soap, they'd use it. If you hand them soap, they're probably going to eat it because they don't know what else to do with it. Oh yeah. Oh no. The bog of eternal stench, probably quite pleasant compared to this woman. But yeah, it was just like, oh. And that's how she got to be known as the burning, let me class this up a little bit. This might be a horrible thing to call a customer. But the burning V woman. Don't know what was actually causing the odor, but she was just known by the staff as the burning V woman. We just assumed she never washed it. Yeah, burning feline. There we go. Oh God, I could smell it. Oh, you guys are making me remember sense memory. Actually, I'm getting a little nauseous talking about it. I can't imagine. See, I was there. I experienced it. And it's all coming back to me now. And that's why you learn to trade and you don't go into customer service. All right, well, that was horrifying. That was horrifying. Thank you. Thank everybody. I want to thank you all for being here so I could get that off my chest. I need the therapy session. Right. I meant to say that yesterday. Annapurna Interactive is gone. Fucking gone. I meant to say that yesterday. Yeah, Annapurna?
Annapurna Interactive. I almost see them as like the A24 of the gaming realm. They take the small...
Yeah, so Annapurna is one of the things, like, if I looked at Annapurna and I saw their name was on a game, what is it? What the hell is the cat game? They'll name something.
Smaller projects that are not necessarily going to be these massive blockbusters.
Stray.
Or intended to be that way. They tend to be games from smaller studios with like really neat and unique creative vision, and they tend to fund those types of games, the ones that are really creatively and artistically driven. And so anything published by Annapurna Interactive always catches my attention. Some of their games that stand out to me include What Remains of Edith Finch from back in 2017, Outer Wilds and Sayonara Wild Hearts in 2019, 12 Minutes in 2021, the one starring James McAvoy and Daisy Ridley and the like. There's Neon White and Stray in 2022, Cocoon in 2023, among many others. And I mean, you got the Blade Runner 2033 game that they're still working on. And alongside that, they also recently partnered with Remedy Games to finance Control 2. Right here, Remedy Entertainment announced the following: we're partnering with Annapurna to co-finance Control 2. We hope you're as excited about what this means for our creative output and ongoing independence as we are. We are also happy to announce that Annapurna will work with us on expanding the Control and Alan Wake franchise.
Okay, get to the news.
With Company, which kind of came out of the blue. Nathan Gary is stepping down as the president and also departing from the company. And alongside him, co-heads of Annapurna's indie gaming division, Deborah Mars and Nathan Vela, are also departing, with Hector Sanchez having recently joined and being named the new president of the interactive division of Annapurna. And under Ellison, who is the owner of the parent company Annapurna, and her senior leadership, the company will integrate its in-house gaming operations with the rest of Annapurna's divisions, which include film, TV, and theater. So we saw an exodus of leadership from within Annapurna Interactive, which was kind of strange by itself. But then right here we have a new report 6 days later, published on September 12, 2024, from Jason Schreier, who released the following article via Bloomberg titled Annapurna Video Game Team Resigns, Leaving Partners Scrambling. So it's not just the leadership of Annapurna Interactive who resigned, the entire staff of Annapurna Interactive decided to leave the company and follow suit along.
Okay, so this name no longer means anything to me. Like, the games that they put out that are good are going to be good. Stray is not going to be any worse of a game, but it's no longer a stamp of approval. I don't know what this game's going to be. Nobody who fucking works there anymore. They're going to bring in all new people who have no fucking clue what was going on with this project, no direction, and it's going to, you're going to wind up with a bad product. You can't just replace your entire staff and then expect it
There's a game about a
to be business as usual.
Ex-soldier, now a bounty hunter, in a post-apocalyptic. In the other half of the game.
Yeah, so from now on, if I see an Annapurna game, I'm going to think twice about buying it because I don't know what the quality is going to be anymore. They didn't fire their staff. Their staff walked the fuck out on them, and that means there is major problems. You do not have an entire staff walk out unless there's something major scummy happening. And I'm pretty sure that all these people are probably under NDAs, so I don't know if we'll get the full story about what's happening with Annapurna, but I'd be very skeptical about getting any of their games from this point on. Like I said, anything that's already come out is probably going to be perfectly fine. Anything coming out in the future, very suspect. Probably, like, you know, I would watch reviews first. Who knows what quality it's going to be. But yeah, that was a big thing that I wanted to mention yesterday, and I just straight forgot because like the big thing is Ubisoft is fucking tanking right now. What else? There's like a couple of other stories that are overshadowing this one. Concord also. I think those were the two things I remembered to talk about, and then, you know, just this is very disappointing. But the good news is that all these people that are leaving, they still exist. They could wind up forming their own studio or something. Well, I only ever really used them as a punching bag anyway. I mean, the only Ubisoft game I really enjoy is Blood Dragon, and that's just Far Cry 3 and has all the same problems. Yeah, Star Wars failed so bad that people forget Skull and Bones exists. Does it still exist? Is Skull and Bones still a game you can buy? For $60 fucking dollars. Oh, they're not going to have any in-game footage. Am I fucking crazy?
Escorts. Reward.
This game's dog shit. They're going to show all the best anime, like all the best cutscenes that they've got in the game. Well, like,
Michael Bean is Sergeant Rex Power Colt.
this is all of those awesome 80s, cheesy fucking 80s movies we were just talking about, but a video game version.
All American.
School's out forever.
He's got the science.
Like, this is basically Nemesis, Cyborg, and what the hell else, all crammed into one.
To destroy evil.
Oh, and he's doing the Rambo yell.
He's more hero than any man on earth.
I'm no hero. Firemen, policemen, janitors. Those are the real heroes.
Oh, at the end of that Knights movie, spoilers, I guess, they bust out time travel at the end of the movie. Oh god, how this is going to be disappointing. How many of these things? I have Rainbow Six Siege? How? The Crew 2 is currently $1. Does this game even fucking work anymore?
America is a playground. Perfect beaches, majestic mountains, vibrant cities, endless freedom.
Invasion USA. I actually brought that up the other day because Donald Trump's speeches lately about like they're invading the cities. You know, we're getting all the criminals from every other country. Every other country is safer because all the criminals are coming here. Like, that's Invasion USA. Like, this dumb bitch sat down, watched Invasion USA, and he thinks it's actually happening. And that's like, that is so many of these guys, is they literally think Invasion USA is happening. And it's like, that's a Chuck Norris movie. Literally couldn't happen. The United States is one of the safest nations geographically we are one of the hardest nations in the world to invade. Like, it's just not going to happen. Ooh, I'm doing good so far. I don't own... How do I not own Far Cry 6? I could have swore I... How do I not have this? Let's see. Scott Pilgrim is the only Ubisoft game you're allowed to own without feeling remorseful. Also, it's installed. Also, these degenerates... Oh, okay. Crow got it. Orange Sherbert did not. Take a knock on my door. Why did that come into my head? Three's Company 2. I've got New Dawn. I've played New Dawn.
6 years old the first time I saw the sun.
What the fuck happened to my games? I know I've got New Dawn. I've played all the way through Far Cry 5. What? Hey, For Honor, that was a piece of shit. What the hell is this? Thank you very much for that. Without Beyond Good and Evil, I would not know that Ubisoft has still not learned how to make an adventure game. Even if they've got Star Wars, one of the most beloved IP, they still haven't gotten any better at stealth than they did in Beyond Good and Evil.
Grapple and spin all over the planet.
What the fuck is this?
Guns to shoot cyborgs, communist aliens, and giant ancient Dragon Balls. Space is the place, and the action is in your face. Ride through loops, hoops, and multiple dimensions into the future.
What does this have to do with Blood Dragon?
Together, forever, today. Trials of the Blood Dragon. Side effects may include euphoria and extreme patriotic.
What the hell does this have to do with anything? Also, what the hell happened to all of my Far Cry games? Ooh, Primal, yay. Oh, Trials. Okay, I got it. I understand now. Ignored. Oh my god. You wouldn't believe how few games I've ignored. Oh, hey, Stick of Truth. Oh, right, they did the South Park games. And Rayman. Child of Light. Did I go, like, past it? I don't know that I've ever looked at this game.
Soared and flew, for she feared not the race.
I thought that was just like a nightmare because Light doesn't want to have children.
3 long lost lights to save.
Sounds like the worst case scenario.
Defeat, the journey would transform her destiny to meet.
This looks cool as shit. This is this is Nights into Dreams, but good.
Tragic and fate.
I feel like this is Nights into Dreams, but good. Because Nights, like, there's nothing, but like all this floating around and shit. That reminds me of Nights into Dreams. Oh, this makes me want to puke. Yeah, me and this game have never gotten along. All right, there's Blood Dragon, Far Cry 3, Anno. Anno was okay. Is this the third one? These are newer. Oh, it's the first in the trilogy. Okay. Boy, it'd be awesome if I didn't go back to the top of the night, Dan. If I didn't go back to the top every time. Oh, this isn't the good Prince of Persia. I think this is the one nobody liked. Ah, Sands of Time. There we go. The Two Thrones. I thought Sands of Time was the first one. Two Thrones, Warrior Within, and then they did like this other Forgotten Sands. Brain Spa. Ah, Rabbids. Of course I'm right. What the fuck? Let me see. I'm going to regret this. Let me just go to face cam in case this brings up anything I don't want you guys to see. I don't think it will. Well, I don't want you to see this. I don't want to see that. Where the hell did it go? Yeah, this is going to be a bitch to log into. I'm not even interested. I was just going to go to fucking Ubisoft, whatever their bullshit is, to see if for some reason I only have the Far Cry games on the Ubisoft platform, which would be very fucking weird. Not that, you know, I don't even give a shit because I'm never going to play Far Cry 5 again. I don't even care. Yeah, like I honestly do not even want to go through the process of recovering my password if I have to. Can I just log in through Chrome? Where's my goddamn authenticator? Oh my fucking god. I don't want to show this because it's got my phone number on it. Skip. Okay, I can skip the phone number. It literally, the app is broken and literally would not let me enter my phone number. Hey, it's Cans again. Hey, Cans, I got this really cool game you should try. I'm going to install it and I'm going to play it tomorrow, I think. I might not. It depends. I should be playing more with Stuz tomorrow. But I'll play it as soon as I can. But look at this. Lady Zelda got me this really cool trading card shop game. Can you believe it? I didn't even know this existed. I was doing something. I could pay $17 a month. Oh, $18 a month to play Outlaws. Woo. Games. I want to see the games I own. How do I do that? How does this bullshit work? Oh, fuck. The struggle is real. And I still have to go back and get my password from Google to connect through the fucking app, which I just had to connect through for some reason. Oh, Beyond Good and Evil. How come I can't access the app? I had to do it for Beyond Good and Evil. Download. Okay, download. Why is only half the page being used? Oh, okay, now they're using the other half. Oh my god. All this work just to see if I still own a game that I've played all the way through. Where is passwords, password manager? Yes, I am me. All right. Alright, and then let's copy this over. Okay, it's not that one. Oh, good God. Just let me fucking get to my account, you pieces of shit. Wait, why is it... Oh my God. Well, it's a good thing I have the verification thing up, so I don't have to go looking for that again. I'm literally logged in on this computer. In a browser. Jesus Christ, this is a nightmare. I can't... What is this shit? Alright. The Division, which I don't think I've ever played. Roller Champions, which was dog shit. Far Cry Primal, which is also dog shit. Anno 1800, which I never really played. Fractured Butthole, which I really need to play. Here we go, New Dawn. So I only own New Dawn, Far Cry 5. I have Odyssey, I have Origins. I've never played these games. Where did I get these? I don't understand. Did they force these games? I have Rayman How do... I have never played a Rayman game in my fucking life. Oh. Oh God, they don't even have like a fucking trailer.
Long ago, the primordial forest, deep and...
Can we skip past long ago?
Conjured from the magnificent moonbeams of the second summer solstice. Woven together by us, the nymphs.
They're just starting at the beginning of time.
Destined to preserve the equilibrium of the sacred universe. The one we call Rayman. Proved himself to be absolutely... unmanageable. An utter loss of face for the magic peoples, of course.
Go to Legends? Okay. Black Betty. I knew I recognized it. Like, I've shown clips from 2 separate movies. This stream is fucked already. I like how the dragon is shooting at the places that you don't want to be anyway. Yeah, but Twitch is very different from YouTube. Like, Twitch, I think, they let you play stuff and then they'll just, like, make it mute later. Fuck. That just, like, killed my brain. If I had anything else to say, it's gone. It's just gone. Yeah, my brain's fried now. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. God, I wish this wasn't $50. I think people are raving about this too. People that didn't get to play this in the arcades back in the day, I think that they're I'm pretty sure that they have online versus, and people are just loving these fucking games. I don't know if I'd like them as much without a fighting stick. Right, that's where I saw that. That was Maximilian Dude.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics assembles 7 beloved games into a single experience. This isn't just a greatest hits collection, as many of these games have been unavailable to play. Twitch streamer and YouTuber Maximilian Dude explains.
This is a game in a series that has been around for, 20 to almost 25 years. And a lot of the titles in here have been inaccessible, sort of locked away behind licensing agreements and, a lack of ability for fans to even enjoy them in a modern age. These games that were impossible to find are all now available under one umbrella is, still unfathomably cool. Still unfathomably cool to someone like me. Under one umbrella is, still unfathomably cool that were impossible to find are all now.
As a Japanese only character. Did not appear in the United States.
Now available under one umbrella is, still unfathomably cool to someone like me. The nice part about this collection is that it feels very good. As someone that has been trying these games and different versions of them for so many years, this is probably the closest to the source material that we've had in a very long time.
I forgot the Shadow Chun-Li code.
Maximilian feels even those who've never played these games will enjoy them.
There's no other situation in my life that I could describe like going into an arcade and seeing X-Men versus Street Fighter for the first time. That these are two things that have no business being in the same room with each other.
There's the first
and for
game
some reason, in some way, they made it work. So I hope people jump in and
I
they
want
know
to say
that,
Apocalypse
and they see
was
that,
also
wow,
in Street
this stuff
Fighter
being
versus
together is
X-Men.
incredibly sick, and there's a lot of game here that you can sort of sink your teeth into and find that out.
They used to have
in high definition. This is KCAL 9 News at 10.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rick Chambers.
And I'm Pat Harvey. It's the biggest, baddest, fastest game on 4 wheels, and it's about to race off store shelves. Grand Theft
This ain't
Auto
nothing
4
new.
goes on sale at midnight, and fans are revved
literally,
up and
but
ready
also
to buy.
the new
KPL9's Rich
segments.
DeMuro is live in West Hollywood, where gamers are gearing up to get it. Rich.
In fact, I got my hands on a copy. Don't tell anyone, Pat. But where I'm standing, I can see 2 lines form for this hotly anticipated game. One behind me at GameStop, the other here at Best Buy. Both stores are opening their doors at midnight to fans who have seen little of this game except for a few official trailers and some billboards.
And it's about 6 o'clock and staying out here till the doors open at midnight.
Fans have been waiting years for the latest installment of Grand Theft Auto.
This is bigger than the opening of a big blockbuster movie.
I feel like all these people have wasted their time. That's how I feel. You know that. Not anywhere near my favorite Grand Theft Auto game. I think I like 5 better than 4, and I don't like 5. Like it's a graphically impressive game, but it's such a regression from Vice City and San Andreas in terms of just like game mechanics and shit you can do. Like, can you make Mike fat? No. You can make CJ fat. Like, I actually enjoy bowling. That's probably the worst part. That's probably why I hate Grand Theft Auto 4 so much. Is that I actually love bowling, and that is the worst bowling minigame I've ever fucking played. I think literally the worst. Literally the worst. Yeah, I can't think of another fuck, you know what? I bet I can think of a I bet this is better. I bet this is fucking better. I was going to ask if the person playing this is stupid, but they're playing Elf Bowling. So yes. Oh, I kind of see how that's played. I can't tell if there's any hook in this game at all. But that's very close to an old bowling game I used to play in the arcade. Alright, now I am officially brain dead. I've watched Rayman clip. I think that was Rayman. I don't even fucking remember. Bam the Lamb. We've gotten so in the weeds that I'm looking up Elf Bowling. And when you're looking up Elf Bowling, it's just fucking time to quit. It's just time to quit. I don't care if it was Rayman. I don't. I know you love those games. Let's play Scott Pilgrim without Cuddly sometime. Wait, did Fantavision have Scott Pilgrim? No, it's not even on his wish list. What a bitch. What a bitch. We'll have to catch up with him tomorrow if he bothers streaming and then talk shit. Because he doesn't own Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Right. Brain dead. Was going to end stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. Elf Bowling. is a new game by Ubisoft and Annapurna Interactive. Quadruple A gaming. Look for it. 2026. It's going to be the most epic live service game ever. Start buying your virtual currency now. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.